We're in the early goings of this one. Just seconds into it, and the first goal scored by number 17, Tyler Gorans. Nice little move on a turnover down low. Let's take a look at how both of these teams have gotten here to this championship round. First was Bloomington Jefferson 8, Edina Black 3. Then they beat Cottage Grove 9-1. And then it was a win over Edina Green 4-1. And then 5-0 over Lakeville North in their semifinal round game. Here's a chance across the line. The Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars looking to pick up where their Bantam AA team left off a couple of weeks ago, winning the Invitational Tournament. Edina Gold will play the puck up through the center ice area. Here they come across the line. Played into the zone there by Edina's number 3, Marion Macinda. Now it's going to be picked right back up and sent in by Edina. Edina Gold against Bloomington Jefferson here from Braemar Arena. Great to have you on board. Streaming all 6 of your championship round tilts. Klein with it. Plays that one rink wide. That hits traffic across the line. The bomb, and that one over the top of the net. Uncorking a laser there was Keegan Wetterberg. Now the Jags will ring it to the near wall for Brian Albert. He'll carry the puck up the right wing side. Lifts a pass to his left winger on the play there. That was number 18, Ronald Padua. Wetterberg is there. Number 14, nifty little pass right there at the line. Jags are going to turn it right back up ice. And it's going to be sent Schmidt with it now for the Edina. He'll try to dice his way through traffic, couldn't get there. That breakout pass under Albert's stick, and the Hornets at the top of the line will play in. One man will change, and it's going to be gathered in by the Jags as they'll take it up the left wing side. Levon through center. Now the foot race ensues. Jacob Klein makes a nice play. He is watched there by Hillary McCory, and McCory comes away with it to play it back in deep. He's going to chase down the long strides to the corner. And he comes away with the puck off the side of the cage. It goes, and they're going to work it up the left wing side. The PWC Championship tilt of the Bob O'Connor 30th annual tournament. Olam comes together in a pile there with a big collision in front of the penalty box area. Now here come the Jags across the line. They'll carry that one low. Nice job there. Good defensive play by Edina's Will Grudel. Grudel with it. Outlets to the right wing side on the tape for Seaver McDonough. He's stopped at the line. There's some support by Cooper Holm. We'll get into his tournament in a little bit here as we take a look at how Edina got here on our next break. As the Hornets will turn this one back up ice. Through center it goes. And that one's whistled down offside. Edina defeats Cottage Grove 9-1. And then they defeated Edina Gold by a score of tied. Check that. Edina White by a score of 2-2. This is Edina Gold we're talking about. Then they defeated Minnetonka Black by a score of 4-1. And then shut down Sioux Falls by a score of 7-2 in their semifinal round tilt earlier today. On goal with that shot was Edina's Aiden Chirilla. He had a partial breakaway there. Edina has really spread the scoring wealth around on this edition. So far, every skater's picked up at least a point here on the weekend. Wow, that's some serious balance. They have 3 players with 7 points. Wetterberg, Holm, and Macinda have all picked up 7 points each. Schmidt as well has 6. The leading goal scorer is Wetterberg with 6. Back up through center ice it goes. Here comes Jefferson holding the 1-0 lead. That goal was scored 10 seconds in, right off the opening faceoff, and it's been quiet since the next 4 minutes or so as it's played through center. That's off a Jag stick, no icing on the play. That was defenseman Zachary Johnson. He's going to ring the puck to the left wing on the breakout. That's Abbey with it as it's played up from the left wing by Klein back in behind the net. Abbey will walk down to the corner, play that one behind the net. On comes Chirilla wearing sweater number 30 for this Hornet edition. He's in front. There's a stick save, loose puck. Ryan Seitz was there for the Jags, the goaltender. Off Seitz, pad. Nearly worked its way through, and that one's whistled down. We'll see if the net was knocked off its post. Yes, it was. They're going to put it back on the goal line. 7:26 to go here in the first period. We've got a couple of champions that have been crowned here this afternoon. First, in the Squirt B level, it was Edina Gray with a 6-4 win over Edina Gold. And then in the Squirt C division, a 1-0 win for Minnetonka over Moorhead and a late goal. That goal was scored with about 4.5 minutes left in the third period by Page, which was the difference in the game. 1-0 there. Moorhead involved in 3 one-goal games, 2 of them with Edina White. It's been very, very competitive hockey here at the O'Connor tournament. Terrific weekend. Grudel's going to chase this one into his own line. Now will take over. And that one goes through the crease area. No icing on the play as they look to break out up high. That's cut off by Andrew Lund of the Jaguars, who takes it back in behind the net. Lund will cycle all the way up to the top of the circle. Lund on it, chips it to a safety. Wow, this kid can skate. Lund plays it down low. Nice stick save there by Macinda. And there's a shot that's buzzed wide of the net. In to gather up, it's Jacob Klein. Klein outlets to the left wing side. In to take over, it's Peter Sprenger. Up the ice, Sprenger with it. Look to his right. Now he's going to play it into the zone. He had some back pressure there, turned in by the Jaguars. Ronell Padua. Sent all the way through the neutral zone. We'll see if it has enough for an icing call, and it does. And we're going to bring it back into the Hornet zone with 5:59 to go. Shots on goal, Reed for Edina 3 and for Bloomington Jefferson 3. You can see this game live scoring as well. Telling the tale on EdinaTourney.com. We have all the other scores, updates, statistics, and everything you need. It's hard to believe it's that time. Playoffs, you know, in some instances looming as we speak. In other age groups, they're less than a month away. But boy, that season goes so fast, doesn't it, folks? Something else. Up high, swatted at there by the Jags Lund, but the Hornets are going to take it over out of the zone. They'll gain the line. Sliding over to make the defensive play was Gorans. Nice play there. Now it's McCory with it. This is going to be in on goal. Macinda will steer to his right. Help Calvin Christensen as he plays it up to the right wing side for David Olson. Now Edina again out of the zone. Couple of District 6 combatants going at it here today. From center, it's played back into the Edina zone. In the corner, McCory comes away with it, loses the handle, albeit momentarily, but enough for the Hornets to try to clear off the glass. They can't get it there, as that was batted down by Albert. Now the Jags will advance the puck through the neutral. Just off the bench to handle that puck was Nick Abbey. Now it's Chirilla for Edina. He's going to carry to the corner. Chirilla off the left side of the cage. Loose puck all the way up to the blue line. Sliding over was Broderick to play that one down low for the Hornets. Back behind the net it goes. It's going to be played back up to the left wing side. Klein is there. Looks one way and then the other. As the puck is going to be guided back down to Chirilla. Oh, look out, that's Macinda. He has an opportunity along the goal line, but good defensive posture by Zachary Johnson of the Jags. Back behind the net. Hornets will jostle. Chirilla was there. Zachary Johnson, 1-on-2. Edina will win the fish battle. Have 3 forwards behind the net. Puck will be played to an open wing and back out of the zone. Klein with it had some pressure. Gorans was there. Klein then stepping up, and up the ice they go. Hornets will race across the line. I believe that's Broderick with it to the corner. Indeed it is. He does some spade work off the end wall, goes down. There's a chance off the side of the goal mouth and a great opportunity. That for Edina's number 12, Channing Schmidt, but he was sent packing there. Face off, pushed back behind the Jaguar zone. Wetterberg puts on the pressure. They break it though. It's Stevens with it. Now on the right wing side, carrying the puck, it's Gansky for the Jags. Blows a tire, gets a little more help now from Padua. Shallow angle, they look to the goal mouth, nobody home. And the Hornets will transition back through center. Puck is poked to safety, look out, here's a chance to the corner. Losing the angle was Olsen. Tried to center to the goal mouth area. We are nearing now the 9-minute mark here of the period. Under 3 to go. Bumped off the wall. Backpedaling is Christensen for the Hornets. He's going to play it through traffic, and that'll be whistled down for icing. With 2:51 to go in the first period. One lone goal scored by the Jags. Tyler Gorans at 10 seconds into the contest. Face-off control by Edina, back behind the net. Nelson with it. Misfires on the breakout. We're going to reset and start right back up into the Edina zone. So the Bob O'Connor Invitational Tournament this year, 4 rinks at Braemar Arena utilized, from the east, west, and south rinks, including the backyard. It was great to see a lot of the players in the Braemar Arena area with their eye black on, knowing they were playing an outside game. Of course, it's sort of a hybrid outdoor rink. It has the covering on it. It has the refrigerated ice. You get the ZAM out there. It's a pretty good situation to play in, and a great weekend's worth of weather as well. At center ice, the puck's going to be swatted back into the Edina zone as the defense will take over. Play to an open wing on the right side. Marion Macinda was there as he's going to pressure his man to the corner. Comes away with the puck. And they're going to say a player was in the crease. We're going to take it outside. Wow, there's 0 tolerance. Offside once again, right on the line. Great call. Chirilla will push that one into the corner. The Jags are on the puck now with Gavin Becker. Gets away from one man, cuts back to the middle. Becker with some ice. He's going to skate. This Jag team can skate. We know that much. We've seen it on display here a couple of times. Goran's brought down behind the play. Penalty coming up. Puck is still loose behind the net. Who has possession? Nobody really knows. It was kicked to safety, but now the Hornets have it. And they're going to go with a hooking call. It'll be a power play for the Jags. As a team so far, they've scored 2 power play goals.
2 minutes hooking.
Scoring those have been Albert and Gorans. Face-off control. Gorans in front. That one just under the stick of Padua. Axel Nelson goes 2 for a hook. At the line, a shot that's pushed wide of the Edina net. Jags with a 1-0 lead, looking to add to it. 1:15 to go in the period, 1:38 to go in the man advantage. Puck will be played up the right wing boards. Guided along, down goes the Edina player looking for a call. He's not going to get it. Stick came up a little high there. Kind of hit the midsection of him and then brings the trainer out to check things out. He might have gotten up in the throat region, actually. You know, in District 6, I think you have to wear those neck guards. Of course, take a look at the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguar bench there as they have the power play for 125. And stretching and staying loose is Thomas Bacinda, your goaltender. They're attending to the injured player on the play at center ice. He's going to be okay. The stick just came up really high on the neck region. And EMT, of course, we have them strewn throughout the building here in all three arenas, does a great job to work with the player there. They're going to take him off the ice. So we face it off outside the Jaguar zone with 1 minute remaining in the period. 124 in the man advantage. He gathered in off the end boards by the Jags. Nice little escape there by Trent Levon. Held in partially at the line, hit the official. The Jags are going to race up the ice. Goran's trying to find the centering feed, but that was swatted away by Klein again on his second attempt as well. Cleared off the glass up to the right point. Zachary Johnson tries to play it down. The Hornets clear it high, but Johnson too big, too strong. Plays that one down with the mitt. And back up through center ice it goes into the Jaguar zone. Some big skaters out here on this Bloomington Jefferson team. Possibly one of the bigger teams here in the PWC field. 9 to go in the period. Right wing pass fails to click for Padua, as he's going to pull it and shoot it in on goal right off the midsection. Nice save there by Bacinda, and that's going to do it for the period. The Jags lead 1-0 on a goal 10 seconds into the first period by Tyler Gorans, and that's where we stand as we prepare for the second period. Don't forget, fans, coming up next after this contest, we have more championship hockey action here from Braemar Arena. We will be bringing you the Pee Wee B2 Championship, the Battle of Edina. Edina Black and Edina White. That'll be at 5, am I seeing that correctly? 5:20 p.m. In about an hour or so, we'll be getting things underway for you. Puck gets underneath the stick at center as the Hornets are now 5-on-5, killing off the penalty, and still trail by 1 at 1-0. A little dicey at center. Schmidt steps up on the play, and back at center ice it goes. Over to take the loose change, it's Sam Stevens. Nice job to play it to safety to the near side. For Edina, that was Keegan Wetterberg there. But the Jags will snuff that out, and Klein will take over again at his own line for Edina. He's going to carry it up the left wing. Plays over to Schmidt to the right side. Becker is there. He gets a two-hander for his efforts. Becker gets away from one man, gets his stick in on another. That's Wetterberg. And he gets a little bit of support, does Becker with Padua. He'll race up the right wing side. He has the big A on the sweater. He's going to force things wide to the corner. Dances the line on the backhand, pushes that one just wide. The great opportunity there. And back up ice they go. Off the bench was Becker to make the play. Down goes an Edina player. And that one was whistled down offside. I think everybody was looking at the official wondering what in the world do we have here? And of course, we were informed offsides. Right wing on the breakout, swatted through the center ice area. Jags will have it with Levon. No icing on the play as we play on back into the Edina zone. Olsen gets a stick on his man. That was Lund of the Jags. Clears it to the line but not out. Off the glass and deep. Played in by Trent Levon. Jags will forecheck. To the net goes McCrory. But out of the zone come the Hornets. It's Olsen. Wrist shot. That's batted off the glove of the goaltender, Ryan Seitz. McCrory is going to try to make a move down low, but he's pickpocketed in front. That one's going to be gathered in by the Jags. Trent Levon had nowhere to go but forced back, and he gets away from another man. Levon with it. Looks back up ice. He'll carry the left wing side. Grudel watching him. Gets the poke check and sends it off into the corner. The end boards it goes. Now it's going to be handled by Levon. He's been all over the ice on this shift. Macinda goes to the corner. That's Marion. And now it's going to be picked right back up. Macinda will take it on a fine play by Colton Gansky to force a turnover. Off Olsen's stick. And that one's not offside, they say. Played over to the right wing boards. Cycle back in behind the net. The Hornets will complete the change. Back behind a wraparound back door. A chance there for Macinda that fails to click. It's the best scoring chance for Edina thus far in this contest. Christensen walks down, and it'll be Klein with it to turn to his left. Plays it to an open wing, and back into the Jaguar zone it goes. Zachary Johnson. Klein is there. Klein will gather in the puck. He looks to his right and then cuts back to his left. Tried to play that one up ice. He hit a Jaguar with it in Nick Abbey. And just offside as they try to play the puck into the Jaguars. 8:16 to go here in the second period. And the score reads 1-0 in favor of Bloomington Jefferson. The only goal coming 10 seconds in to the contest. Scores! Off the face-off, walking in on goal is Gorens as he pulls it to the backhand and goes 5-hole for the 2-0 lead.
Unassisted.
So that'll be his second goal of the contest, as we'll be right back up at center ice. Schmidt to take the draw against Tyler Gorens. That's now his 7th of the tournament, as he has been absolutely on fire. Turned over at the line. Schmidt will play that one back up through. And the Jags will take it over with Gavin Becker. Becker looks to toe the line there, carries it wide to the outside. Runs into a little chuck. Ooh, and getting a little stick for his efforts was an Edina player. That was Olsen. Rolling puck in front. Olsen will take the breakout. Off the boards he goes with it. And at center, it's going to be the Jags to play it up the left wing wall. Olsen turns, dishes over to the left wing side, and he'll get it back, but stopped at the line. Down goes another Edina player. And we have another stoppage with 6:56 to go. Back underway here from Braemar Arena. 2-0 the score. And the Jags will play it back in behind their net. Right off the boards. Through center. Christensen with it. Turns and deals. Looks to find his man. And it's Wetterberg with it. He's dangerous. Top of the slot, let it go, but that was deflected off a pair of skates. Springer is there. Oh, Wetterberg dangerous as he turned and tried to find the back of the net. Oh, and a nice save there on the Marion Macinda bid. Great work. Jags will clear at the length of the ice for the icing call with 6:11 to go. In on goal, stopped neatly there once again by Bloomington Jefferson's Ryan Seitz. Puck is gathered up out of the zone with speed up the left wing. It's going to be controlled by the Jags. McCrory in on goal. That's off the blocker pad of Macinda and up and out of play. Play a little fixed music here for you tonight. Pat Milan not shy to go deep within the playlist. Gotta like that. Poland with it now. Tried to play it back up through the zone. Hit a pair of skates with it. And it's going to be the Jags to regroup. Nice job there. Up into the neutral zone they go with it. Corey played it to the right wing, found his man. There's a shot sent in toward the Edina goal. Deflects off a Hornet stick. That was Maxwell Nelson. And it was covered by the goaltender for the Edina Hornets, Thomas Macinda. PWB2 action coming up. State for the O'Connor Tournament Championship coming up in a few moments. That'll be in about an hour or so. And the Hornets Out of the zone they come. Nice little move to the left with Springer on that puck. And he's going to get it back. He had to try to get past Trent Levon, who's been solid here tonight. Corey again up at the line, looking to create with some speed, but the Hornets Christensen snuffs it out. Up to Corey again, across the line. Escape, nice thought there, but Christensen read it and played it back up through center. Back on the stick now of Levon. 4:40 to go here in the second period. Bumped off the boards by Jefferson's Brian Albert. Now look out, Hornets at center ice. Wetterberg there runs into trouble. And the puck, penalty coming up. This one's going to be on the Jags. I think he's calling a hook. So now it's going to be one trip is actually what it is. Now it's one penalty apiece for each one of these additions. This will be the first power play opportunity for the Edina edition. Edina Gold taking on Jefferson in the PWC Championship. There's the shot from the point that hits traffic to the slot area, cleared, and out of the zone it goes. In on goal, that one just pushed wide. A great opportunity there. Goran's bidding for the natural Hattie here tonight. And Edina will break it back out of the zone on the puck in front of the bench area. It's Holm with it as he loses the handle, and it's sent right back into the Edina zone. 3 minutes and 40 to go here in the period. Shots on goal read Edina 8 and Bloomington Jefferson 9. Jags look to clear it in. Fan partially on that. Now it's Macinda to the corner, looking to chase down his man. They'll turn it over up high at the line. Down goes an Edina player, shaken up on the play, and a penalty coming up with an elbow. Gorans is going to go.
17 elbow.
Elbow got in a little bit high there on the Edina player. Almost looked like a little incidental contact, to be honest, from this perspective. .841 the time of the penalty. 5-on-3 for Edina for 53 more seconds. They trail 2-0. The golden opportunity. Broderick shot. Wetterberg turns, shoots that one wide of the net. From the right side of the cage, the Hornets try to push that one through, and over to the corner go the Jags. Cleared the line and out of the zone on a nifty play by Zachary Johnson. 2:47 to go in the period, 29 in the 5-on-3 for the Hornets. Wetterberg there. Schmidt steps up. Another penalty coming up. Tripping will be the call. It's going to be Broderick that goes.
11 trip.
We're keeping our statistician, Joey Hench, is quite busy. So now it's going to be 5-on-4 for 20 seconds, and then it'll be 4-on-4 for 58 seconds, and then an abbreviated power play for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Puck will rattle its way back into the Edina zone. Christensen puts on the brakes. Nice little job on the breakout up through center ice. He finds his man. That was Olsen on the pass, and that one's whistled down just offside. So a face-off in the center ice area. From center ice, it's through everyone, and the Hornets will regroup and gain control. 43 of 4-on-4 hockey. 2 minutes to go in the period. The Jags with a goal in the first and a goal in the second, looking to add to their 2-0 lead. Carrying it to the left wing side and losing the handle there was the Jags Padua, as they're going to play it back into the neutral zone. Back up the right wing wall it goes. A lot of ice here for these two clubs. Klein comes away with another player shaken up on the play, but back up he goes. That gets through Springer and back into the Edina zone. Here's a foot race. The Jags will open up to the slot area. That fails to clip. Off the boards, neat little pass. It's going to be Chirilla. Opens up to the forehand, tried to muscle his way down, couldn't get there. Now it's going to be a power play for the Jags for 37 more seconds. Corey's going to play that one through everyone. Klein is there with the stick to keep it to safety. And he's going to bump that one back into the zone, and that one's going to be whistled down offside with 1:05 to go. Through center ice it goes with 1 minute remaining in the second period. Brutal plays ahead. On the play, it's Schmidt. Now it's controlled by Edina's Nelson and taken away by Abbey. He'll shoot one at the high short side, but a great save there. Getting the blocker pad save. You know what, I think that might have caught Thomas Macinda on part of his elbow where the padding isn't. I'll tell you what, in those instances, he's doing a nice job shaking it off. As a former goaltender, I'm tipping my cap. Yeah, but look at that, it's just good, great toughness. Now we're at 5-on-5, right out of the box. That one got away from Broderick. Back into the Edina zone. 25 to go in the period. Schmidt with it. He's going to carry to his left and offside of the Hornets. At center ice, it's played in by Edina with 13 to go in the period. They're going to go high into the glove hand of Seitz, who sees it and makes the play. How about Cottage Grove winning 3-2 in a shootout earlier today? In Squirt B action, pass over Edina White. Took it down to the wire and got it done in the extra session. Wow. That'll do it here for the second period. Jefferson leads by a score of 2-0 on a couple of Tyler Gorin's goals. He has 7 now on the tournament. Third period coming up. And we're underway here to start the third period. The Jags and the Hornets. Bloomington Jefferson looking to pick up what would be 2 tournament titles here in Edina. First one was the Bantam AA title over the Edina Hornets. That was a great game. You can see that one right here on EdinaTourney.com in our archive section. Oh, nice pad save. Oh, and another On the redirect, Masinda gets down and shows no ill effects from that arm injury he suffered a little bit earlier in the contest in the second period. Oh, nice little play. Wetterberg, he's dangerous, gets it back up on his stick, but a good defensive play turned in by Trent Zavon. Stayed right with that the whole way, and now Wetterberg heads off to the ice. Wraparound attempt fails to click as Seitz was there. The Jags are very active in the defensive zone. They're not shy. Back up ice they go on it for Bloomington Jefferson. Down low to the shot. There's a nice another save there by the goaltender Masinda. That was on Padua. They pin up on the boards. Back up to the line it goes. The Jags going to play that one down behind the glass. Didn't like what he had. Smart defensive play there by Trent Levon. Nice battle off the far boards. As a couple of players converge on the puck. Cleared but not out. Schmidt gets the puck ahead. And here comes Edina 2-on-2. Holem with it. Go carry it. Oh, gets by one man. Holem down low, shoots. Seitz the save as he stays with that one off the end line and keeps the shutout in the 2-0 lead intact. From the left point, it's going to be Christensen to play that one in for the Hornets. Olsen was there. Now it's off McCory. And the Hornets, Holem gets it back. He's been all over the place the past couple of shifts. Holem again. And now McCory off the boards, finds some real estate, and he's off to the races. Back angling through center ice. Olsen hounds him from behind as the puck is played back up. Chirilla. Little miscommunication there, but he gets a little bit of help from Holem. On the tape for Olsen, and that's turned aside by the Jaguar defense. Hornets, Holem gets it back. Sights the stick save. And to the corner it goes. Backhand flipped up in the air. Play to the high stick. And they're going to whistle that one down. Both clubs are going to go for the wholesale changes. 9:20 to go in the period. And the Jags lead by a score of 2-0. Through center ice it goes. Jags will try to work it into the zone, but instead that one is whistled down offside at the line as for Edina there to make the play was Jacob Klein. Classic rock favorite there by Pat Milan over your public address system. Klein is going to guide it up to the right wing wall. Back at center, Seaver comes over for the Hornets. But in to take over is Gorans. He's just been a man among boys here today. Masinda not going to be fooled on that one as he steered that one away from the goal. It's going to be Grudel with it. Gets away from one man. Good forecheck there by the Jags. Gorans and Grudel come together. And it's going to be Gorans who walks off the wall. Sends a shot, stick save, big rebound, dribbled away from Gorans on the follow-through. Wetterberg off his stick. Played back toward the Edina line there by Quaddy as the puck is played back into Bloomington territory. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third. Wetterberg converges. Puck is going to be gathered up and played out of the zone by Tyler Gorans. Right wing they go. Svensson is there. The Jags have really done a great job in their defensive zone, keeping things intact. Grudel gets away from one man at the line, and that hits an Edina player on its way in, and that one's going to be whistled down. Offside. 7:44 to go in the second period. Off the end boards, puck is going to be played up to the right wing side. Gansky was there. Chance off the side of the net, Seitz. Now it's going to be picked up by the Jags. It's going to be Padua out of the zone, but Olsen pickpockets him. Stole the wallet, and a big save there by Seitz. Returns the favor with his own version of a 911 call. Now it's going to be Masinda back behind the net in front. Oh, and what a bad save by Seitz. Throws it out of the butterfly. The Jags will alleviate the pressure and get the icing call, so bring it back into Bloomington Jefferson territory. Still 2-0 in favor of the Jags. They'll battle off the far wall, and McCory comes away that he has help to the goal mouth area. He goes up high, but the blocker pad save and the rebound. Masinda battles his way through, doesn't like what he saw, takes his shot at McCory in the goal mouth area. Wow, that was explosive, folks. There's no goal on the play. Face-off is handled and played back up center. Wetterberg is on the move. One-on-one, trying to get through his man, but a good defensive play by Becker. Boy, the D-men have been terrific. Oh, here's a chance, backdoor. Penalty coming up on the Jags. That one was behind the play. Interference is going to be the call. So Edina once again will get some power play time. They had a 5-on-3 in the second period. Couldn't take advantage of that. And we'll take a look there here. 12 white, 2 minutes for interference. So we'll fire back up the power play. Critical time for Edina with 6:11 to go in the period. Puck is played over to the corner. McCory is there. He tried to clear the zone, but Wetterberg said no. Fanned on a net clearing attempt. Interference, the official call, 5:47 the time. Through traffic, the length of the ice it goes. No icing, of course, on the play. McCory is there. He's going to walk to the goal mouth. This is shorthanded, just wide. Gorens is there down low. He tries to bulldoze his way through, but Klein was there with good position. McCory comes away with the puck, plays that up. Klein on it now. Through center, that gets away from Seaver, and they'll find an opening and send it the length of the ice. Gorens will look to win the race to the puck. He's pushed off it. Nice defensive play there. He has to deal with two Hornet players. They're on the power play for another 47 seconds. Klein back in behind his net. Now it's Klein with it, gets away from one man. Looks to play it up ice. And on the puck, it's going to be Seaver with it. Seaver tries to poke it through. And stepping up to make the play, sent right back in on goal. Oh, it was interesting save there. Little athleticism shown in by the goaltender, Thomas Masinda, who's going to go stick save. Looked like it hit something. He had to make the pad. Now Seaver plays ahead. Olsen stopped at the line. We've seen a lot of that from this Jaguar defensive core. Christensen, nice pass back in front. Across the line they go. 4 to go in the man advantage. 4:15 in the third. Still 2-0. Jags are at full strength, is on the ice. steps number 12, Gavin Becker. Now here come the Jags back up out of the zone. Looking through one man, carving his way on the backhand. That one just wide by Levon. 2-on-2 battle on the near wall. Cameraman Todd Grover bringing it right into your living room or on your mobile device, however you're watching this tilt. Sent back up to the right wing side, picked off, and the Jags will play it back down low again. Padua is there in front. Save, rebound, puck's loose. They battle up as they're trying to move people out from in front. It's getting a little dicey down low. Bodies are flying everywhere. Jags going to the net with authority. Hornets taking exception. We have another Edina player down. Now it's the goaltender, Thomas Masinda. This will be the fourth Edina player that's looking like they're going to need attention from the, we'll see if he gets up. Here comes the coach. We're back underway as it's handled out of the zone. Wetterberg racing up ice, but the quick feed of the defenseman, Gavin Becker, snuffed out that opportunity. Wetterberg shaking up a little bit. He's going to work his way to the bench. A little slow getting up, and that forces the offside. Boy, this Edina team's going to be spending a lot of time in the training table here. Jags have been very physical in this one, effective in their game. Back at center it goes. The defensive play has been solid, goaltending there when they need it. Now it's Masinda down low on the backhand. Puck's loose, Seitz is there, covers, and then the Hornets come in with authority to the goal mouth area. And instead we're going to face it off inside the Jaguar zone. Big collision over on the far side, and this, we're watching a Hornet team get more and more frustrated as this one goes. I think they're going to talk about a check from behind. That's going to be a 2 and 10. Yes, indeed.
I've got 2 plus the automatic 10 for a check from behind.
So they'll have to send they'll have to send another player over from the Edina bench. Springer will go over to serve the penalty. So that'll put the Jags back on the power play. Yeah, after that one came about, the officials got together and talked quickly and came to agreement on that penalty. Off the side of net, Gorans is there, so now it's going to be a power play with 2:30 to go. 144 in the man advantage for the Jags. Gorans looks to go out front with it, and the puck will be picked up. That again hits a man on the way over. That was Nick Abbey, and the Hornets will carry to center. And back up through center. It's going to be a big check in front of the Edina bench. And we'll see who this one's on. They take the Edina player. They're taking both. So Gorans is going to go.
17 White has a cross check, 11 Green has a slash.
A cross check and a slash, as you heard from the official. Getting control of this one. So it should still be a 5-on-4 the rest of the way. 2:06 to go in the period, 1:21 to go in the Jag power play. Corey just muscles his way to that puck. Grudel throws that one up to the right side, and back into the zone it goes with Abbey for the Jags. Abbey is cut in front of by Holm, who plays that one up to the neutral zone, and the Jags will gather in control of Levant. McCory with it across the line. Nice little drop pass there, wrist shot that doesn't get through. And the Jags will handle the puck played back up through the neutral zone and into the Edina zone. Icing will be your call, as we'll reset and fire it back up. Don't forget, Pee Wee B2 Championship slated for 5:20. This one running almost a little bit over here. Add in a little bit of extra padding for these games to allow for injuries and the celebrations and those kinds of things. So Jags are going to call their timeout. They want to talk things over. Time of the game right now where it's pretty much on the line for these two additions. Oh, Pat Milan. He just announced he loves it when people say clock if the clock's running, because he runs a timeout clock for 1 minute. He always likes to make sure you know he's got it under control, because there's nobody better than Pat Milan, obviously, in this business doing what he does, and we thank him and everybody for all of their work here in this tournament at Braemar Arena. 4-day edition, Thursday through Sunday, marking the 4th of 4 tournaments that have been played out here at Braemar Arena throughout the entire year, starting with the Cake Eaters Classic and finishing up here with the O'Connor Tournament, the 30th annual for the legendary Bob O'Connor. 1:24 to go. Christensen is there. McCory is there as well. He comes away with it with the open net, scores! He picks up the goal to give the Jags the 3-0 lead.
Unassisted, and the kid sitting the check from behind can come on.
So there you hear it. The check from behind penalty will now be cleared off the board, because that's an official power play goal. And at center ice, here come the Jags across the line. Another opportunity toward the goal mouth area. The Jags will control once again on the puck. That's Padua with it. He's going to carry to the corner. He fights off an Edina would-be checker there. That was number 12, Channing Schmidt. And another penalty, a hooking call, this one on Edina. The parade to the penalty box continues here in the third period. We're having a party over at the penalty box. Good to see Cindy Wallen and Nancy Snow in the house. I called her Cindy Wally. Of course, that's what I call her husband. I think I've been talking too long here this afternoon. This is the 3 of 6 games we're doing here on EdinaTourney.com. The waning moments here of this one. 48 to go in the period. Jags looking to close it out on the power play. They lead 3-0, looking to make it 4. Pick up the O'Connor Tournament Championship. Back behind the net. Puck will be played off the side of the goal mouth area. Poked to safety off the end boards. And now handling it, that's Padua. Chirilla is there. Chirilla spun off the puck. 20 to go in the period. In on goal. Nice save. And Edina will come away once again. To the line, back at center. Handled by the slick puck handling defenseman for Bloomington Jefferson, Gavin Becker. Across the line, that hits the Edina defense. That's Klein to the corner, it goes, and there they are. The Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars complete the clean sweep. They send 2 teams to the Edina tournaments, winning the Bantam AA division, and here at the PWC division. I'm sure Coach Jeff Lindquist at the high school level is very pleased with the development of his youth program. A big win here for this program today as they defeat Edina Gold by a score of 3-0. We'll send it down to the ice now for your awards ceremonies. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to put a wrap. The Edina Gold and Bloomington Jefferson play a terrific game here today. Bloomington Jefferson wins by a score of 3-0 to capture the PWC Championship of the 30th Annual Bob O'Connor Tournament here at Braemar Arena. That's going to do it for this evening. We'll be back with more. Be sure to check out the live coverage that continues of the PWB2 Championship game right here at EdinaTourney.com. Good night, everybody.